I would like to invite scientist Dr. Akhilesh from India. So he's the chairman for Asardip Group of Companies. And I'm going to share his presentation slides through my screen. Yeah, please welcome Dr. Akhilesh.
Thank you, Mr. Pradeep Sapkota. It's very nice to be here, and very warm welcome to all the scientists, engineers, other players across the world. We are here on. We're talking about the climate change, uh, the use of meteorological data globally, the advancement of it. So myself, Dr. Akhilesh, and my topic is impact of climate change on weather patterns, as well as advances in meteorological data collections. Okay, professionally, I am a scientist. From last 17 years, we are into business. We have a multinational organization, as well as research and development center also. My own have couple of inventions. Something is going on around 163 inventions we have right now, as well as a couple of books we write from science to advancement of the society, uh, and so many other topics like from spirituality and on Himalayas like this. Okay,
Okay, can you see my
so
screen?
when it's very nice. It's very
Okay,
nice.
okay, welcome.
So we can proceed it with our topic. The next slide, please. We're talking about the introduction and what is going on across the world about the climate changes and how we understand it through meteorological data. There are three ways to understand uh, the global climatic changes through meteorological data. Its first one is the weather patterns and the data revolution, what we are getting and collecting. Okay. Second, understanding the impact through advanced meteorological tools. Now we have very modernized, we have very advanced technologies with us by which we can get the data, or the futuristic data also. Means what is going on, like earthquake, we get to know sometimes earlier, or any kind of flood or tsunami, we know it in couple of days these things are happening. Okay, and the third one is relevant images showing extreme weather events like cyclone or droughts or flood. Next slide, please. The second, the climate changes, basically why and how it is growing day by day, and what are the basic causes of it, why we get rid of it. It's very important because scientists have very important and crucial role for the society. It's very important that we must have to know what is good or bad for the society, what is bad for the society, either after the development also, after the invention also, we have to stop it unless it will destroy the complete society. Like you see, COVID impact, we saw it is one development, and that will destroy millions and millions of life across the world. Okay, so climate changes, basically there are few certain points that is rise in global temperature. It will rise 1.1 degree since its pre-industrial era. Means if you're talking about last 70 years, so earth temperature increases 1.1%. It's a very dangerous sign. It's a very dangerous sign when it crosses 1.5 or 2. uh, People cannot imagine what worst is going to be happen in the world. Second one, increase greenhouse gases like CO2. It's very high these days, 415 ppm. Another very crucial things happened on Earth is melting polar ices caps and glaciers. Okay, due to increase in temperature, you see that only 1.1 degree increase in temperature, 20% of polar ice will melt. We all know about the Antarctica condition, what is going on over there. Uh, and what is the impact we are getting it out of it? Altered atmospheric conditions and extreme weather events. We see across the globe, we saw it across the globe, floods, earthquakes, volcanoes, everywhere in last 20 to 25 years or 30 years. It shoot up like anything after 1990s or 95. Next slide, please. And how it impact on climate change or weather patterns. Okay, uh, we talk about the global temperature rises. This is 1.1 degree. Another extreme weather events, heat waves. We take example of India. We saw it that India, that heat waves increases 50% in last 15 years only. Okay, when we are talking about 2010 to 2025, and when you compare it to 80s to 90s, it will increases 50%. Okay, last year we saw many cases in India. People died when they come out from the car. They die in a fraction of few seconds, hardly 50, 60 seconds. Cyclones, 4 point cyclones, North India ocean cyclones intensity will increases by 21% from 1970 to 2025. Floods increase like anything. We have many cases. 2012 13 Kedarnath tragedy happened. uh, Kerala tragedy happened in Bihar. These are few states in India where floods comes very fast, and its intensity was very huge. India's average annual flood damage is more than 90,000 crores. It's more than 10 billion USD approx. Okay. That will happen between 2010 and 25. It's a ratio I'm talking about, only in 15 years. See the situation. Next slide, please. When we are talking about the annual mean temperature, next slide. Mr. Pradeep, next slide, please.
It is not refreshing. Just a second.
Okay.
Let me stop and share again.
We are talking about annual mean temperature. We are discussing that will increasing year to year. We will discuss about this from 1950s to 2025. In 1950s, it is normally 0.2 percent. Later on, it in 80s it is going to be normal. Again, in 2000 it increases to 0.4%. In 2020 it increases to 1.1. That is the data we'll get it from Indian Meteorological Department as well as NASA JSS. Monsoon rainfall, the yearly rainfall is decreases 12%. In some cities or some places, you visit or you see the data like in Delhi or nearby Delhi area, and wherever we cut down the trees, rainfall decreases like anything. Okay. This data 12% is between 1951 to 2025. In 75 years, if rainfall decreases by 12%, so these are very dangerous sign for all of us. We must have to understand how to increase, and how to neutralize these system, and what are the techniques, tools we have to use to stop sea level. India is connected with sea from three of areas, in east, in west, and south. Okay, so only in Mumbai, 1.2 mm per year sea level rises. The similar situation, if the similar situation going on, half of the Mumbai is over in next 15 to 20 years. Next slide, please. Yeah, just a minute. Last slide. Advancement in meteorological data. What are the advanced technology we will get it nowadays, and how we can utilize is, and what is the advantage of it, and we get the forecast data very easily, but we have to take proper precautions, and for the long term we have to utilize or implement proper techniques and processes for that. When we are talking about the technologies, satellite is, we get it real imaginary data these days, real time monitoring from, for example, from INSAT, 3D, NASA, Terra. From these are the processes by which we get the exact data. Doppler radar system, accurate. It is almost 99% plus accurate forecasting. They can very easily track cyclones. Weather stations, we have very good weather stations. Just we listen from one scientist who was posted in Romania somewhere in high hills. Okay, ground level data collections, AI and machine learning. AI is very useful in these scientific works, but not for the public. We know it very well. We can, what is the impact of it? We have all these data, but what is the impact? Improved forecasting accuracy for cyclones, floods, and warnings. We get easily get warning. We can give it to public. They can save themselves, and better disaster management and planning is required to implement. Next slide, please. Impact on weather patterns. Okay. What are the impacts on weather patterns? We will get it. Like at extreme events, increased frequency and intensity of heat waves, storms, and floods. Okay, these are very extreme events. Erratic monsoon affecting agriculture. Like agriculture is very drastically change. So in that case, these weather patterns will save uh, our farming. Then regional variations. When we are talking about the regional variations, the rising sea levels and cyclone, it is in the coastal cities. Okay. In Himalayas, when we are talking about the Himalayas, north part of India, glacial melts and floods. A big incident happened in 2012 and 12-13, both 2 years, where millions of people lost their life. Okay. Next slide, please. Next one. Impact of global climate change on weather patterns. Okay, there are a few basic points we have to understand. Extreme weather events like increased frequency and intensity of heat waves, storms, and floods. We saw it very clearly. Very friendly or eco-friendly cities, humans were destroy those cities, cutting plants, trees, and we make a concrete buildings everywhere. Very good examples, you saw it, Delhi, Mumbai, uh, in top-notch countries like in New York, uh, are the best examples, where we cut all trees and just concrete buildings we structured over there, we built over there. Okay. Erratic monsoons affecting agriculture, because whenever monsoon will disturb, that will directly make a very bad impact on farming and agriculture. Okay. Again, we saw it the regional variations, the coastal cities, like rising sea levels, cyclones in Himalayas, galactic melt and flood. In global trends, when we are talking, the increase of temperature, it's very dangerous and very painful for everybody. A lot of people's lost their life because of this very small issues at the global level. We saw it, but when we are talking about the impact of it, it's very huge. General WHO data we collected a couple of years back in 2023. Because of the nature impact or nature's effect, average 1% people were died every year. Okay. Sea level rising at 3.2 millimeter per year. That is the data of 2018 to 25 at a global level. Okay. How it impact to other countries? If you're talking about the continents, next slide, please. Hmm. Continent-wise data and its impact. Uh, Here's a breakdown of continental-wise climate change impacts. First of all, we see it in Asia. The sea level rises like anything. Okay, that will make a very big impact on the population, coastal population. 63 million people at risk from 100 years of flood. In last 100 years of flood, 63 million people, you just see the data. Impact economic losses projected at 167.6 billion. That will increase 0.47 million rise every year. 70% of exports population in Bangladesh, China, India, Indonesia, Japan, Vietnam, the southeast countries were very badly affected by this. Next, we are talking about the African continent. There are rising factors than global average, with Western Indian Ocean experience of 3.88 millimeter per year. Okay. Impact 54.2 million people in low elevation coastal zones. Potential displacement of 750,000 in East Africa by 2050. See the situation in Africa, because of only deforestation, these problems we are getting it. Okay. Next, we are talking about Europe. Europe is majority of Europe is dry land, but in coastal countries we are talking about, that erosion effective sandy coastlines like Spain, Italy, Portugal, Denmark. These are very important cities of important countries of Europe. They will get direct impact of this weather pattern. Like a very big example, we have Venice is sinking like anything. France faces potential displacement of 8,000 to 10,000 people by 2080. In a similar way, next three more continents we have: North America, US East Coast rising 3 to 4 times global average. It's very high. Miami and New York City, you check it out. Many cases already happened. 4.2 million people at risk and zero point 0.9 meter rise in water level. That will completely damage the California's GDP. Again, we come to South America. Coastal flooding and erosion affect 3 to 4 million people by 2100. It's less because of this less development of South America, or the population is very less over there. Guyana, Suriname, Venezuela coast population is at very risk. They are at a very risk stage these days. Okay, Guyana already going down below the sea level.
Excuse
Australia
me.
and Oceania, we are talking like the islands which are nearby Australia.
Yeah,
Their
excuse me,
sea
please.
level 0.2 to 0.3 meter likely by 2050. And that will make a very big impact on Queensland Sunshine Coast tourism. Okay, uh, it will impact 12.75 billion worth of building exposed. Okay, Antarctica, the glacier is going melting like anything. Next slide, please. The case study of the Indian monsoon trends delayed onset, intense rainfall. Okay. Uttarakhand, I just give you example in 12, 13 flood, Kerala 18 droughts to 15. Okay. These datas we can improve forecasting models to save the lives of the people. Next slide, please. A conclusion, advanced data tools help predict and mitigate climate impacts. Action point is very important, where the first role start of from a scientist, then the people who are working at the ground level, the government. Plantation is very important. Since 2024, we started plantation drive in 11 countries, and almost 8 crores uh, means 1 million, sorry, 8 million plantation we did it in last 2 years. Water conservation is very important. Soil conservation is very important. Humans must have to keep nature in a natural form. Don't try to change it, like use of manure in place of artificial manures, use organic manures. Alternate energy, every scientist we are talking about alternate energy. I'm a scientist, solar scientist already, so we know the impact and the possibilities and the betterment of implementing of these alternate energy, solar, wind, biomass. These are ultimate, just you use it, utilize it. And if you want any kind of support or help, we are providing it. We are already present in 42 countries of the world. You can visit our YouTube channel and Instagram channel also. So you got a lot of data. We have a research and development center. So continuously from last 17 years we are working. Next slide, please. Thank you, all of you. If you have any query, you can ask or you can email also to our center. They will reply you in a brief, and whatever the supports you needed, and also whatever supports we needed to save the world, to save the environment, save the nature, always welcome. Thank you, all of you.
Thank
I
you.
think we can do the questions a little bit later. Let's get other speakers.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Akhilesh. Definitely, we will collaborate with your research center, research and innovation department, along with our research and innovation center. So after this event, of course, also, who knows, we can meet together. Mostly welcome either in
Sure.
Nepal or
Yeah.
India. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. What a wonderful conference this has been. So much great information has been shared. But I have two questions. One for Dr. Akhilesh from India. I would be curious about your insights on the Caribbean region because that is where I sit right now, and your insights on Latin America, though they covered Guyana and Suriname. I didn't see much information about the Caribbean. So if you'd like to share that separately, I'd be happy to review. But I'm curious about that information. And secondly, I wanted to reach out to Richard Nelson. And Richard is an old friend of mine. Actually, I'm the person that he's connected with in the Caribbean region in Trinidad and Tobago. So I was quite pleased to see you here. So I wanted to know about your interest as far as the region goes. because what you shared can also impact greatly the movement in the Caribbean region for the schools that are already in operation. So I would leave that there. Thank you again, gentlemen and ladies, for this
Thank
opportunity.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
also,
just quickly
Okay.
say that we're very interested with this small life pod. It's actually designed for STEM programs. And there's at least 6 schools now looking at incorporating one of these projects as a learning by doing, and
Yeah.
also, of course, innovation aspect to teaching. So I'd be happy to follow up with you about that.
Thank you very much. We have several schools that are part of the movement already, so I'd be happy to discuss it more. Thanks, sir.
Who was next?
yeah,
Hey,
Sanjay
one quick
Thakur.
question. This is Calvin in the U.S. I'm
Yeah.
absolutely amazed by all the projects and all the work that you guys are doing. Pradeep, I hope that you can share everybody's contact after the conference,
Yeah, sure, I will.
because I would love.
I will add on the WhatsApp group to you all. Yeah.
Okay, and my other question, I guess you may not have an answer now. I love this platform, but I would love for this be to face sometime in the near future, and maybe we can do this in the U.S. sometime in the future, face to face. So I'll
Oh,
offer up
you.
an invitation for you guys to come visit us in Illinois.
Thank you.
Oh, maybe I'll invite everybody to South Africa.
Either
Yeah,
way, love it.
yeah,
And everybody to the Caribbean.
yeah. Also,
Okay.
because of the timing, we just have like 5 minutes remaining. Yeah, to end this session. So I'm very much extremely
Yeah.
sorry because of the timing. Yeah, I see the two participants have the questions. Yeah, the Sanjay and Mohammad Nura from Nigeria.
Okay, so I'd like to take the floor. I'm Sanjoy
Okay.
Chandra Bhattacharjee from Bangladesh. So I'll be delivering my speech tomorrow. So today, I'm very much happy to see the system LoRa. So I'd be working with you, Pradipta, how we can use this, maximize this device for zero tillage system fodder production for livestock. I think that would be really game changing for the agro ecosystem in agro ecosystem for developing agro ecosystems in Bangladesh as well, because people are sequestering, as people are more aware now in carbon sequestration. So this device could help very much to determine the approximate soil condition for zero tillage system. So are you working, or do you have an intention to extend your device on that case as well?
Yes, sure, definitely we can do that. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, after this event, we will keep in touch how we can make it more actionable. So that's why we
Yeah.
are organizing this event. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And also I see, the
Good
Mohammad
afternoon.
Nura. Yeah.
It has been
Yeah.
very interesting meeting and a lot of enlightening, educative, and eye-opening contributions from our professors and doctors. I am more interested in the presentation of Professor Richard Nelson. And why is because the catching point is that consumers can become producers. So how we can really encourage that because of the space it could occupy to be able to be a contributive and also grow in it in our community. So I want to push this technology in my community and how we can go about it and how we're able to develop it so that it could have a wider reach. At least let's start small and grow in it. So thank you very much and hoping to hear from you in the next forum.
Yeah, just quickly.
So how do we reach out to you, sir?
Well, we do. I posted my website and my email. Plus, I think on the chat, the WhatsApp, we can all connect. And thank you, Pradeep, for making this all possible. We do envision Fab Labs, community-based, open source places where, and it can be at schools, oftentimes, but it can be also community enterprise, right? Community enterprise incubators and for these kind of constructions that are pretty much a DIY. So it's really a knowledge-based program. The materials and such are not exotic in any way. So everyone can do it. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, now I see the hand from Marcus.
Yeah, the same question to Richard, because that's a really fascinating project. The LivePod. Has any LivePod being built, and are the plans already available open source somewhere? So I can use the local Fab Lab here to build one?
Yes, I think that would work quite well. So what we've done is we've been bringing this to a small scale. So actually, the LifePod is in itself a prototype, but the technology is already very well proven for decades. And but what we need to do is, bring this sort of to the people. And so that's become the project for the last maybe 3 years or so. So we do have preliminary prototypes. We're now looking at getting production underway, sort of replicable, systems. And I think as an open source project, then of course, success can be replicated with many groups working on the same, problem, so to speak, right? It's not really, I would put it that way, working on the same solution. That's a better way to put it.
Has anything been built already?
Oh, yes, yes. There's quite a bit of work, I mean, at a more advanced stage actually in China. So my partner, you'll notice that our website is bilingual in Mandarin, and so yeah, you can see there especially. I'm in Canada, and most of all of this work has happened in other countries since quite a while, not Canada.
Which website is this? Did you share it already?
Yes, yes, it's a Pyrapod. I'll just put it again
Sure.
in the general chat, so anyone can just click on that and you'll go there. I'll put it there right now. Message to everyone.
Amazing work. So thank you.
I'll give you the reference for the page. How does it work? Because that's a nice place to start. Yeah, there I put it up. Can everyone see it? I think so.
We will check.